From the beginning, Endorphin Fitness has existed to transform lives.
I've raced national and world championships. My husband completed an Ironman. My kids have raced national championships all over the country. So I would have to say we've definitely done more than what we had started with.
A lot of times people will set a goal that's under their potential, but as your coach you can kind of see that there's a lot of room to grow.
Like the team there, and Michael just knows how to push people, and he knows how to make people push up.
So the change I look for in people is one of empowerment. I want somebody, even though I do look for helping them physically to move better, to lose weight, all of those great things to reduce pain, what I really want is for them to feel that they have the power to take care of their own bodies, and even that when they come in here, that they belong here.
Michael taught me to swim when I was 3 years old. He taught me to ride my bike when I was 5, and now I work at Endorphin Fitness.
EF has impacted every portion of my life. Every decision I've made has been based off how I've been involved with EF.
So graduating college, I knew I wanted to start my own business, and I wanted to really be centered around my passions. And my passions were really fitness, sports, and working with kids. And so I started a business called UP, which was a youth mentoring program where I worked with individuals to really reinforce good life principles. And I quickly realized that by working individually, I was not able to have a really big impact. And so my idea was to put this in more of a group setting. And what I used to do that was youth triathlon, and Endorphin Fitness was born out of that.
Going from a very small team of only a handful of kids, it's grown into such a production of just a wide range of people, from an adult team to a very little youth team to a national team now. It's just gotten to the point where it's just awe-inspiring to be a part of the team.
I can't wait to go to nationals this year and to see everyone's faces when they see how many kids we have on our team now.
How we found out about Michael's first youth team was in a race packet. My daughter had just completed her first triathlon, which she loved, and there was a little index card in there advertising the start of a youth triathlon team.
We were riding on stationary bikes, we were running around an indoor track, but I really loved it, and I loved that I was able to use all of this energy that I had and try and be better at something that I really liked doing. Over the years, as the company grew, it was kind of neat because I kind of grew up at the same time that the company itself was growing.
But it's this like amazing warming feeling about what I can do as a person, and to a greater extent what we as a family have been able to sort of experience together.
It's something when you're around here, I love when you're around here on Tuesday and Thursday nights, because usually the youth are around here and the adults are around here, and there's so many people that come through the door. Everyone has a goal in mind and everyone's working hard towards that goal, so watching someone with that passion is always inspiring to be around.
And that's what you're asked, what do you want to do? And then there's all that support for what you want to do, but you can just know in their brains, they all know there's something else you can do, and they're going to take you there, and you don't think you can go there, and all of a sudden you're there.
No, I really believe Endorphin Fitness is a family. Some people say it's a community. It is a community, but I believe it is more a family.
I just feel like it's always been about people. It's just always been the goal ever since day one was kids and adults and people and helping them. And
you see lots of people in there, they're always like, oh, I gotta go to work. And I'm like, oh yes, I gotta go to work.
With every customer, we have the opportunity to build a relationship with the customer, which is far deeper than, far beyond like a retail experience.
When I'm in Endorphin Fitness, I really feel like I'm part of a huge community, almost like a village. Everybody has their different strengths and weaknesses, and we all lean on each other to lift each other up. We all have our places here and do our best to inspire each other.
Just to see the athletes, the staff, coaches, everybody involved has that same quest, that same drive to live life and to go after these next new challenges?
I've got an athlete that I work with multiple times during the week that has, he's just been inspiring to work with. It was a guy that came to me who had spent the last several years living a really sedentary life. He decided he wanted to get into triathlon. He had already lost a good amount of weight before he came to me, but then he lost another 50 pounds training for triathlons. Always gives me his best. He'll come and say, I didn't have a great night's sleep, but I'm here and I'm going to give you my best. And he does every time, and I watch him go from a 32-minute 5K in May to running a 21-minute 5K in November. And watching the amount of improvement that he's had it's been incredible, but it's also been a cool story to look back and see what can happen in someone's life when they really just give 100% in every single workout.
We have one woman, she came in because she bought a community membership for her son, and her son was like, I'm never going to use this. So she came in to see what she could do with it, and she limped in. This was a woman who, the day she came in, she had a look of fear on her face and self-doubt and pity, and over the course of a couple of months, things got better, and then now she's a full-fledged member of EFIT. She does cycle training 2 days a week. She does strength training 3 days a week. Her hip never bothers her. She goes on hikes. It's just, that's a story of watching somebody not just actually get stronger because I told her what to do for exercises, but she felt empowered, and now she comes in here with confidence and she'll run up the stairs here. It was a really great moment of knowing what kind of change we can have on people.
Our goal is to transform lives, and we're going to do it worldwide. This begins with pushing the envelope for what we can do with our current athletes, that will provide them with every opportunity possible to reach their goals and then allow it to permeate into the other areas of their life.
I think that people always are afraid that when you go from a mom and pop place to a bigger organization, that there's absolutely no way to maintain what it's like with those relationships in a mom and pop place. And the whole goal of expanding is about giving everybody, every place else, what was the original mom and pop shop. And just as it has, kind of grown up, it's just gonna grow out now.
As Endorphin Fitness grows, it's really exciting to see how much more we're gonna be able to do for people.
What I'm most excited about for Endorphin Fitness's future is being able to take that same experience and the same feelings I felt and being able to share that with the rest of the world.
To everyone from Endorphin Fitness, I want to personally thank you for making the last 10 years amazing.